Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Slayer back here again with another video. Last night when I was finishing up some work, I kind of kept having this thought pop up in my mind. And I think I know why. It's because yesterday was Labor Day. And I hope that you all had a fun, safe, and sober holiday weekend. But the reality of it is, kind of the hard truth of it is that not everybody did stay sober. Maybe some of you didn't stay sober. A lot of people probably relapsed, and hey, no shame or judgment coming from me whatsoever at all. You guys have seen that I've documented many of my relapses here on the channel. Labor Day was nothing more to me when I was in active addiction than just a day that was more accepted to get completely intoxicated and not be as judged as much. You know, it's more accepted to get drunk on Labor Day than Tuesday at 9 a.m. on a work week. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you did relapse, just try again. Try and learn something from it and apply it to this next time of trying to get sober. Learn something from it. There's probably less than 1% of us who put the bottle down and then never pick it back up again. Most of us relapse over and over and over again. And if you're anything like me, you relapse over and 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 over again. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's part of recovery. Each relapse should teach us something. And when I was thinking, I kind of was thinking about that last night as well, is that our relapses all start with one single thought. And that thought multiplies, it evolves, it gets bigger and bigger. The more time that we let that thought sit inside of our heads of, well, maybe I should go have a drink, or maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea to go to this party and have a few drinks, or whatever the case might be, that's the first step into a relapse, back into oblivion for me. There is absolutely no reason that I should even entertain the thought of, oh, maybe I should have a drink, or maybe drinking's not such a bad idea. There's absolutely no reason for me to do that. Because it's like I said, that's the first step back into a relapse. For me, it usually takes about a week. It's a process. It's not like I just wake up in the morning and I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna go destroy my life. You know, that's usually not how it goes. It's usually, like I said, I play with that thought. Maybe my life is starting to get boring, or maybe I'm getting depressed. Maybe something happens, whatever the case might be, and I'm feeling down. That's usually how it starts. And then that depression turns into anxiety. Next thing you know, now I'm having anxiety. And that starts to take me away from the things that I know that I need to do to stay sober. So maybe I'm going to meetings. Well, now I'm not going to meetings because I'm depressed and I'm anxious. So I'm staying home. Now I'm starting to isolate. The only thing that I'm really doing is going to work. And one morning when I wake up, all of a sudden the thought of drinking pops into my brain. And instead of completely smashing it and annihilating it out of my brain like I know I need to do, I start to entertain it. Because when we're depressed and we're anxious and we're not content and we're isolating, drinking starts to sound like not such a bad option. And then the alcoholic excuses, the alcoholic reasonings, and they're so subtle, the way that and they're very clever too, really, when you think about it. The excuses that pop up in our brain, I mean, it could be anything. We start to reason it. We start to reason in our heads, at least I do, on why it would be a good idea to drink. And I mean, should I drink? Should I do it? And then it turns into usually, hey, I'm just gonna drink tonight. I'm only gonna drink tonight, and then I really will cut it off. Well, how many times, guys, have we said to ourselves that we're only gonna drink tonight and we never cut it off? It never is just tonight. When is it just tonight? When is it ever just tonight? It rarely ever is. But with that thought of, I'm just gonna drink tonight, I'm just gonna have a couple, I'm just gonna get a 6-pack. I mean, I almost would say at that point, you've already relapsed, to be honest. I think that at that point, I mean, at least for me, once I'm at that point of really debating it in my head, I can't even let myself get that far. Once I'm at that point, most likely I'm going to relapse. If I'm standing in my room with my keys in my hand, debating, like, should I go to the liquor store? Should I not? Should I go to the liquor store? Should I not? there's probably probably like a 99% chance that I am going to go to that liquor store and I'm going to relapse. And it happens so fast. Next thing I know, I'm waking back up in my bed, completely dazed and confused, not knowing what happened the night before. I completely blacked out. I look over to the right of my bed, and there's a empty 750 milliliter bottle of 100 proof whiskey that I don't even remember buying or drinking. I look over to the left, my whole entire room starts to spin. My head feels like someone hit it over the head with a baseball bat. I lean over, I start to throw up, and next thing you know, I'm right back in the cycle again. And the only thing that's on my mind now is, oh my God, well, first of all, I can't believe that I did that. What was I thinking? Why would I do that? Well, I already did it. So now the only thing that's on my mind is I got to go get more. I have to go get more, because if I don't, I have to face the reality of what I just did. 2-3 months right down the garbage can. And guys, really, it isn't down the garbage can. If you get a month, 2 months, 2 weeks, 2 years, whatever sobriety that we've gotten, that is still sobriety that we've gotten. But I know how it is. I do the same thing. I take it away from myself and I just act like nothing, like it didn't count. And I think the reason why is because my relapses are so destructive. And a week-long binge for me just completely rips my life into shreds. And I have to completely restart everything from scratch. Like I just have to completely restart my whole entire life over again. Where I'll be living with my brother and then I'm living with my dad again, and it's back and forth, and it's horrible. I restart my life. It's like I'm in some sort of time capsule. Every single time that I drink, I'm not progressing. We never progress when we drink, guys, at all. We're stuck in time. If anything, we go backwards. I know I do. I go backwards. And then it's months on end of picking up the pieces and fixing relationships, because any relationship that I touch when I'm in active addiction, when I'm drinking, I fuck up. Some way, somehow, I mess it up. That's just how it is. It's just the way that it goes. I wish it wasn't that way, but it is. And again, to go back to what I said, it all starts with that one thought, giving that one thought the power, because when we give that thought that power, once we're out of the physical withdrawal, it becomes a whole entire different game. It becomes a whole entire different battle. It's a mental battle. It's a spiritual battle. It's no longer a physical battle of, man, I might die if I don't get this next drink in me. It's a mental battle of that little devilish voice on our shoulder telling us and tempting us to go drink. When things get bad, go drink. When things get good, go drink. It doesn't matter what it is. We can make any excuse in the world to go drink. And trust me, I have. Anything. Oh, I'm depressed. I'm lonely. My life sucks. Well, I better go have a drink, because that drink is my best friend, right? Oh, my life is going absolutely amazing. And, I things are on the up and up, and wow, I'm about to get a promotion and everything in my life is just looking great. Well, I better go completely just obliterate that real quick and drink. You understand what I'm saying? We can make up any reason, any excuse. I can't tell you personally exactly what you need to do to stay sober. We have a lot of similarities, all of us do, but we have a lot of differences as well. One similarity I think that we all have, though, is letting that first thought enter our brains and giving it too much power. And eventually it takes over, and next thing you know, we're drinking. Next thing you know, we're back in a relapse again, and we're going to regret it. We're going to regret it every single time that I've relapsed, guys. Look at this chin hair, is bothering me. Every single time that I've relapsed, I've regretted it. Every single time. And trust me, you guys will. And it's such a hopeless feeling when you've had sobriety and then you go back to the bottle again. It's such a hopeless feeling. Almost like your soul is being ripped out of your chest or something. I don't know how to describe it. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. You just feel like an absolute failure, but you're not. And in a few weeks, in a month, once you stay sober, you start to see the light again. You start to see the hope again. It's like I said, we just need to figure out what we did wrong the last time. And each single one of these relapses has kind of shown me what I've done wrong the last time. We just have to learn from it, guys. I'm still sober, and I plan to stay this way. I don't want to go back to that destructive lifestyle of everything revolves around a bottle of alcohol. Everything. I don't want to go back to that. I remember I relapsed on a 4th of July. This was many years ago. And I had like maybe 3 weeks sober. And this was after, I was a full-blown alcoholic at this time. And I thought to myself, you know what? Just tonight. I deserve this. I just want to be a normal person. I just want to drink like everybody else. It's the 4th of July. Everybody else is drinking. Why can't I too? Because you're an alcoholic, Slayer. Because you drink to the point that you could literally die. You destroy other people's lives too. It's not like we just affect ourselves. There's many reasons on why we can't drink, but that's what that alcoholic voice tells us. I deserve this. I've been working hard for the last 3 weeks. You know, most people don't even go 3 weeks without a drink. Look at me. I went 3 weeks without a drink. It's the 4th of July. I deserve this. Go ahead, Slayer, have a drink. Drink tonight and I'll cut it off. And I remember I ruined the whole 4th. Not really for anybody else, but I ruined the whole 4th of July for myself. It was a complete waste, and it ended up with a relapse that it was like a 2-month relapse after this, where I drank every single day for 2 months. After, I'm just going to drink this one night. I remember I went like 3 hours. It was probably noon on the 4th of July. People are grilling out, laughing, having a good time, and I'm proceeding to disappear out of the party up into a room, a spare bedroom, so I can pass out. Yeah, I wouldn't say anything to anybody. I just go up there and completely pass out. And 3-4 hours later, I'd wake up and rejoin the party and start drinking like nothing even ever happened. I passed out like twice that time. I completely missed the fireworks show. I woke up. I remember I tried to steal one of the dude's beer out of the back of his car. I was blackout drunk. It was a nightmare. And I ended up drinking for like 2 months straight after that. Do you see what happens when we say that we're just going to drink tonight? Don't let that thought fool you. I can't let that thought fool me anymore, because so many times, we make up it's the most ridiculous thing ever. It's, oh, this time it's going to be different. Well, if it was going to be different, then why wasn't it different the other 7,000 times that we tried? It's never different. It doesn't matter if you have 2 minutes of sobriety or 20 years of sobriety. I've heard horror stories of people with long-term sobriety falling back into the drink for X, Y, or Z reason, and their life completely falls apart. Alcohol is a poison at the end of the day, guys. There's no benefits to it at all. Nothing. There's no benefits to it whatsoever at all. One drink is unhealthy. That one drink, just drinking tonight, oh, I'm just going to get a 6-pack, that could end with you in handcuffs in a jail cell, stuck in 4 walls. You thought that life sucked before. Well, now it really sucks. Now you're stuck in jail. And what if you're going through alcohol withdrawal in a jail cell? Can you imagine how horrific that would be? I'm only going to drink tonight could turn into, you get into a car crash. You get into a car crash and you never wake up again. Next thing you know, you're waking up in the afterlife. That one drink could turn into a 10-year-long binge where you never stop drinking until you end up in the hospital with cirrhosis of the liver and they tell you that you only have a few years to live. Do you understand what I'm saying, guys? It's just not worth it. Don't let that thought have, rent space for free in your head. And I'm making this video really for myself because I know it all starts with letting those little devilish voices have too much power in our heads. And next thing you know, we're back at the liquor store. We got the bottle in our hands. It's like muscle memory. It happens so fast, and we're not knowing what went wrong. What went wrong? What went wrong this time? How am I back in this place yet again? Let's stay sober, guys. Let's stay sober. It's one day at a time. It's one moment at a time. It's not easy, guys. It's not easy. I've been pretty depressed recently. I'm not going to lie. And that's why I get on here and I make videos like this and I talk to you guys, because I need you guys. Just like I know I need God. Just like I know I need those AA meetings that sometimes I pull up to and I sit out in my car and I will have a battle in my brain for 10 minutes on why I shouldn't go into that building. But you know what? I do it anyways. Why do I do it? Because I know it's the right thing to do, and I know it's going to help me stay sober. And that's what it's all about, guys. I love all of you. I've been extremely busy. As you can see, I'm losing my voice. I don't know why. Hopefully I'm not getting sick. I've just been extremely busy. A lot of work, a lot of positive stuff. It's a good thing for people like me to stay busy. Too much time on my hands is a bad thing. So don't let that thought, don't give any power to that thought. Smash that thought. Destroy that thought. If it pops up in your brain, destroy it. And let's stay sober. Because there's so much better out there, guys, than alcohol. There really is. And when I'm sober, I can see it. Just looking up at the clouds, enjoying time with friends, enjoying time in nature, enjoying time with my dog. I appreciate life, and life means something when I'm sober. But it can happen so fast. Those little depressions, those things from our past come back to haunt us. And next thing you know, there it is, right there again. We thought we were good. We thought we were safe. No, we must always keep our guard up, because the Relapse is a 2-minute drive from me. The Relapse is a 10, 15-minute walk at any time. And I'm sure it's not much further away from you guys, or maybe even closer. Some of you guys work in bars. I don't know how you guys do it. There's no way I could ever work in a bar. I just couldn't. Maybe I could do it for a little while, but next thing you know, I'd be sneaking myself a shot, and I'd be drinking. So my hood off to you guys that can do that. But yeah, it's a beautiful day, and I thank God for this day, and I thank God for all of you, and I love all of you. Let's stay safe. Let's stay sober. I'll be back in the next few days with a pretty intense video. I think you guys will enjoy it. It's going to be a pretty crazy story. It was one of your guys' suggestions as well, so I appreciate you all. I love y'all, and I'll see you real soon. Peace.